Today, I wanted to discuss something very interesting and something that started off through a conversation with a potential client who's offering a B2B service in a very niche and technical area. And whilst the business is doing very, very well locally, they are facing tough competition when it comes to approaching other states and marketing in other states. So they reached out to me and they were wondering whether referral marketing can help them with this particular challenge that they are facing. And this conversation got me thinking, how can B2B service providers, especially those who are offering a very niche service and technical service, which is not something very easily to approach when it comes to referral marketing and to get people to talk about your service. How can you tap into referrals? How can you get your existing clients to refer other potential leads and clients to your business? I spent whole weekend thinking and digging through different ideas, different experiences that I have had in the past, and it resulted in this video. I hope you like it. So let's start with some examples. Referral programs for B2B businesses, it's tough. It's always tough. For the simple reason, it's not easy to get them talking about a very technical service, a very technical product, and get them to refer others. It's not a conversation that normally they have. And you don't want to force referrals. You don't want to force your clients to get into a particular conversation with potential clients. So how do you approach it? So let me give you an example. This is coming from a very experience that I've had quite recently. So recently, I traveled to Budapest, the capital city of Hungary, with my family. It was a personal vacation. But whilst I was vacating there, I had the opportunity to visit a very unique cafeteria. It's called New York Café. And why am I mentioning this? So this particular business, they turned something which is very, very common, cafeterias, into viral referral marketing. So let me ask you a question before I tell you exactly what they are doing. If you were tasked with creating a referral program for a cafeteria, what would you do? Most probably you would create something where you say, hey, refer a friend and we'll give you a free coffee, or we'll give you a free upgrade, or we'll give something exclusive to your friend, or maybe a cookie or an upgrade or something along those lines. That's the baseline of referral programs. This particular business, these guys, they took it way up there. So what they did is they created a very, very unique offer that get people to talk about their business and to refer others. So the first thing is that I noticed was the exclusive place. So they are basically, they created a cafeteria concept, cafeteria in an exclusive place, which is a palace with marble columns and Renaissance building. So that's the first thing. So they created an exclusive experience that when you get to visit there, you are astounded by the experience. Not only that, they're offering, so they offer something like cappuccinos and hot chocolates with sprinkles of gold. So it's a very exclusive offer that got people talking about them. In fact, if you had to visit there, you will have to queue behind hundreds of people in order to be able to get into the place and get a table there. But why am I sharing this? Because this business, at least according to me, they created word of mouth campaign by doing two things: turning something which is common and something which, people might talk about visiting and referring clients to a particular cafeteria, and they took it to the next level by combining an exclusive offer, an exclusive experience, an exclusive place, combine them into an experience to get people to talk about that. So you have to think around your business about how you can create an exclusive experience that will get people to refer others to your business just because you're offering something exclusive, something which others might be presenting in a different way. Another example is in the fitness industry. I was on Facebook. I was scrolling from a video to the next. There was this guy called Anatoly, and he pretends to be a cleaner. He is an elite power lifter, but he pretends to be a cleaner at different gyms and he pranks people. So he goes to these big shots that they think that they are the most jacked in gyms. And he goes and he pretends to be a cleaner and he says, can I please clean the place? And at first they give him this look, and then he single-handedly lift their weight, and they are astounded because how can the cleaner single-handedly lifting their weights? Why am I giving this example? What does it have to do with referral program? So this guy, he created a campaign which is by pranking people, going to different gyms, and he created these viral videos which made people comment and ask for more. And he's offering fitness and muscle and training programs, which is something very common. You get hundreds upon hundreds of different programs that can help you to build muscle. But what he did is he created content that gets people talking about his content, and then eventually pitches to the audience that he has built, the massive audience that he has built into his program. And this is also a different kind of viral referral programs. So instead of trying to get his existing audience, those who have most probably purchased his fitness programs, to refer others in exchange for some reward or incentive, he created content which is in the same industry, which is fun, content which is fun, and turned something which is commonly available into something that people will get to talk about this brand, this guy, Anatoly. And then eventually people will look him up and say, hey, how can I be kind of like, how can I train like this guy? So whilst he's creating content, bringing people, then eventually he's slipping one of videos of himself training at his gym and reaching his goals. And then people will obviously look him up and be able to get access to his program. So this is another example of how can someone offering a service which is in a highly competitive area to create content, to create something that get people to talk about and get referrals for his business. Now you might say, but I can't create these viral videos, or I can't create something, sprinkle gold on my offering. But you can definitely create something which makes people talk about your service. So you can create another offer, because when we're talking about referral marketing, we consider it as another offer being added to your business. So when you have a referral system, when you have a referral program, that's exactly another offer that you get to provide to your audience in order to get them to engage with it. So in itself, it's another offer. So when you're thinking about referral marketing, you have to address it in such manner. So when B2B companies approach us and they say, listen, we want to tap into referrals. How can we get referrals? We start from a baseline. So can you create, I'm going to give you the things that we start brainstorming around, and then eventually we create something which is custom and exclusive to that particular business. So we start off, we ask the questions, can you create pieces of content that will get people to talk about? Can you create some kind of infographic, statistics, something exclusive? It can be a PDF, it can be something that people will look for and will get people to talk about. We say that particular business or company is offering this statistic for free, and get them to talk and refer potential clients to you. That's kind of like the baseline. The second question that we ask, can you create some kind of event? It can be an in-person event, or it can be a virtual event. It can be a weekly meeting. It can be a monthly meeting where you get your existing clients to refer other clients to join into some kind of virtual meeting or in-person meeting, where those who are being referred, they will get access to training, information about the industry, something around some kind of information around the service that you provide, or the services that you provide, or the product that you're selling. So it can be an event, meeting, membership, some kind of course, maybe mini course, that will get people to refer others and say, hey, you should approach this company. They have this free course or this micro offer that will get people introduced to your brand. So that's the whole idea, how to turn your business, your maybe sophisticated or technical service, into something very simple, something that people will spread the word and will be willing to share on your behalf in order to get your referrals. So these are the things that you should ask yourself, and you should ask and brainstorm around. these tips will help you to create something which is referral worthy. That's what we call it. Referral worthy will get people to talk about it and will get your existing client and your existing audience to refer others in exchange, potentially also for some kind of reward or incentive. In conclusion, referral marketing is not something which is easily achieved. It's not something that you're going to spend 5 minutes and think about some kind of offer where you say, listen, we'll give you $5 off. This is a mistake that I have experienced in the past. I get clients to think about referral marketing as something that they can come up within a weekend, or something that they can, give something to their clients and magically they will turn them into mini ambassadors. Something that you have to approach it as an offer in itself. It has to be something referral worthy, and it has to be something that will get people to talk about in exchange for some kind of incentive. So in idea, referral marketing can work both for B2C and also for B2B. But when it comes to B2B, it's a little bit more tough to come up with, but it's not something impossible, because we have done it in the past. We have helped various clients in the past to achieve viral referral marketing, and it's something that we can also potentially help you to achieve. Thanks for your time, and hope you found this video useful.